European Union has banned new internal combustion engine car sales from 2035. Was this the right thing to do? This is your host Otis and you're watching Sustainable Truth. According to Electrek, the European Union voted to prohibit the sale of any ICE vehicles in the 27-nation bloc from 2035. Attempts to dilute the measure by the conservative European People's Party to allow the sale of hybrid cars were pushed back, but so was an attempt by the Green Party to push the measure up to 2030. The German Auto Association, VDA, also pushed for moving the 2035 target, which they argued penalized alternative low-carbon fuels and was just too early of a timeline to commit to considering the uncertainty of charging infrastructure. So a couple things on this. Hydrogen. First, let's talk about alternative fuels that are too early in development. So let's say hydrogen. Hydrogen does have a benefit of faster refueling, but that's about it. It's still expensive to produce, there's no infrastructure, it's explosive, odorless and colorless gas. It adds a lot of complexity to the vehicle. Servicing becomes much more dangerous and difficult. It's not as powerful as EVs and so on. If it was such a viable technology, why isn't it being adopted widely? Why aren't companies investing into the infrastructure to support the cars? EVs get around this problem by just charging at home. Hydrogen, however, if there is no supply around you, good luck. It's highly pressurized up to 10,000 psi or 700 bar. I'm not against hydrogen, it's just that it's too expensive and it's taken way too long so far to be a viable global solution. Back a decade ago, it was looking like a viable future solution, but now, with all the investment in EVs and charging stations installation rate, it's very unlikely that hydrogen will be financially viable anytime soon. Going back to the sales ban itself, I think we will be having around between 90 to 100% new cars as EVs by 2030 already, as it will make better financial sense to do so. It's not what the mainstream media thinks, but the writing's on the wall. Tesla is already best-selling car in Europe for some months of this year, and not an EV car in general. And this is with the premium prices, as demand is so high they have to keep the prices up. As the supply increases, we will see the true scale of EV adoption as they start dropping the prices. So really, it does not make much of a difference if they ban ICE cars by 2035. Mass market will go EV regardless, as it will be cheaper. I do, however, want to say that I do not support the complete ban of new ICE vehicles. There will be that 0.1% of population that will still need to use fossil fuels in the foreseeable future for different reasons, be it recreational, motorsports or whatever else. There are other pressing matters such as decarbonizing our energy grid, which is a massive chunk of CO2, as well as supporting industrial and manufacturing going green as well. EVs have become a very political topic. I wish the cleanest and best future. We just have to be careful that other industries will be polluting like crazy, but an average person will not be able to make a barbecue in the backyard without being told that it's way too much CO2 to do so. As consumers, we are by far not the biggest emitters, and I don't believe the bans should be necessary, especially when the writing's on the wall that EVs are the future regardless. And if EU regulators pretend to care about the environment, when even after 2035, European automakers can still produce internal combustion engines as long as they are exported and sold outside of the European Union. So it's like outside of the EU is a different planet. What are your thoughts on this new ban? Do you think it's necessary? After all, electric vehicles did not come about by banning other cars, more so by innovating and bringing the prices down. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoy, hit like and subscribe. It helps YouTube promote this content. I want to provide value to as many as I can, so this helps a lot. Any thoughts or feedback would be much appreciated in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.